Hi, Nadeem here from Smart Riding Gadgets. I've been testing the Eyelights head-up display for about 6 weeks. And I've been using it off and on in that time in between other things I've been doing. And I've kind of gotten used to the system now. Now with the head-up display part, the display is here and that can be moved out the way or back into your field of vision, or you can adjust it to wherever you want. Now, I've used this with glasses and without glasses, and even with glasses it works fine. In fact, for me, it works better with glasses because I kind of need the glasses to see very near. So when I'm trying to look at the screen, it helps me to have the glasses on. So that works pretty well. The command module, the control module is here on the side. Once that's on, there's not much you really need to do. There is a remote controller that you can scroll through the menus on screen, which I have fitted here to the bike. So it's here on my tank. So it's just nice and easy to control. So you can move through the menus that appear in the CarPlay screen on the head-up display itself. The speakers are pretty decent. They work pretty well. I'm quite pleased with them. The sound is good. The system just connects up like any CarPlay system does. So if you use that or Android Auto, the same thing, it just works. I've used it out in daytime, nighttime, everything that I can think of, and it's been fine. Now, there is a bit of an adjustment period when you start using these kind of displays because we're not used to them. It's just not, intuitive immediately. It wasn't for me anyway. Maybe for you it'll be different, but for me, it took me about 4 or 5 days to adjust it. But once I did adjust, I found it easier and easier to use. So if this is something that you're kind of interested in, I think this is one of the better units out there. Because there's a couple of them that they stay in your eye line and you can't move them out of your eye line. And I can see that in certain situations you might want to move it out of the way. And with this you can. So because in the Smart Riding Gadgets group, there's been a couple of folk that have tried some of the other ones. And for that reason alone, they stopped using them. So it seemed to be quite a big deal for people that have tried these type of head-up displays before. So I think Eyelights have got that sorted out. So if you're in the market for something like this, have a look at it. Now I've done a separate ride review of this as well, and I've added some footage into this as well, as you probably see, just to show you what it looks like when you're out and about. Obviously, I can't show you from my point of view what I'm seeing on the screen. That's just impossible, unless you use CGI, of course. But it does work, and it does display quite a big screen, and it doesn't interfere too much with what's going on around you. A couple of folk have said, they don't want more distractions. I think the point of a system like this is that it's less distracting than you're looking down at displays, so it's in your line of sight. You're not having to distract yourself from what's going on in front of you, with the traffic and road conditions, etc. That's why they started fitting them in cars, because it's focusing you on the road ahead, not down at your dials. And this is the same. So if this is something that you're interested in, then this is a decent unit. Thanks.